All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me again. Hi there on Twitch or YouTube. This game 3 of our HOLMGANG is gonna have 5 minutes delay on stream, so I can't sadly do interact with Twitch chat in real time, but there's enough viewers in here that you guys can keep each other company just as well. Oh boy. Looks like we're gonna get right into the game in a second here. Both players tied at 1 game apiece. Whoever wins this one is going to be the victor of the HOLMGANG. I'm not sure, but this might actually be the first HOLMGANG that actually goes the distance. I'm not sure on my HOLMGANG lore here, but that sounds about right. So, hey, we'll just treat it as though it were. Alright, here we go. Doing all the setup here. Just a second, you guys are gonna get to see the action here as soon as it's ready to kick off. We've done the spectator reload already, so within 10 or 20 seconds, this game is gonna be kicking off. And either GreenMan or Lib is gonna be walking away as the first time victor of a HOLMGANG. There you go, guys. Take a look. And here we roll. GreenMan on Samaria versus Lib on the Celts. And it's gonna be interesting. I hope people are gonna continue chatting as aggressively as they were in the last game. Not referring to you guys, the viewers, but to these two players. Again, the city name maturity levels are turned up to the max. Looks like Lib already regretting his build here, but it's fine. Hope the setup is working here. I had to improvise a bit since the previous game ended so quickly. Alright, so whoever wins this map is gonna emerge the victor and the dominant player out of this HOLMGANG. I'm gonna be absolutely outraged if this one gets decided by early pop again. But the possibility for that is very real. You see already these two HUDs spotted by the respective players. Chance to pop is given. There's no anti-popping mechanisms in this one. We're playing basically vanilla MPT. So gotta see how these guys can manage here with the chance of popping being on the table. Lib also moving towards that HUD. Interestingly, GreenMan moving up north for now doesn't gravitate towards that HUD. Neither of the players also electing to grab the HUD with their starting worker. Although I guess that yeah, Lib didn't even see the HUD before, so yeah, but GreenMan not choosing to do that is quite interesting. He's moving out north to scout around. Lib using this platform to spread his frivolous propaganda that might warrant me actually covering the chat box in the top left corner, so you guys won't have to be exposed to heresy and comments like that. GreenMan firing back, I love to see it. He of course accused this Lib of having ghosted stream for the previous game, which is why I've now equipped it with some delay. And these two titans of the community, these two giants of debate in our servers, are once and for all here to settle which one of them is king. Looks like GreenMan about to get a double chance to pop here. next turn. Gotta see, that could be a massive momentum swing here and some sort of a, well, I'm not sure how to, what is this called? Some sort of a equalizing justice, maybe is the word. I'm really starting to mix together languages in my head at this point, and not quite easy to form straight sentences, but that's not important anyways. You guys, I've said this a lot. Wow, interesting. GreenMan not actually going for that hard. Going for the one up north though, and he finds the barbs. That does tend to happen in MPT, so quite the usual experience there. I like how I'm still the score leader in this one, so yeah, so far so good. Doing great here for myself up north. I wonder why the score even is so high. Well, it's the land area. Not that difficult a question. Did I even place the spies? Yes, I did. Alright, let's check them out. Builds very straightforward so far. Live, of course, with the Celts. A bit more productive early on, as per usual. He has the easier time scouting the map, I guess, because he spawns very far south, whereas GreenMan is quite in the middle, at least north-south wise, so yeah, it's difficult for him to tell which direction the enemy would actually be at. And I promised you guys that this is some sort of a special map, and it might not look like it, other than, of course, most importantly, this beautiful tile up here, and this one down there, which are two of my favorite tiles in the game. Other than that, the really special part about this map is over here. We've just played this map. This is the exact same map from the last HOLMGANG match, or yeah, from the game that we just played half an hour ago. We're just playing on the western part of the map now, because there happen to be two reasonable starting locations on each part, so I figured why not just use this map twice. So there we are. Neither of these guys are going to recognize it, because they, of course, never got to see this part of the map. Maybe Lib got to see a part of it actually with his scout earlier, but don't think he's going to have any valuable intel left from that. Not much intel needed anyways, because the rest he's going to see the ones he needs. So there's that. People finally meeting each other. I don't think Lib's quite found GreenMan's land yet. He's giving over GA. Good choice there, of course. That one city GA for Samaria not gonna be all that great. And Lib's gonna be very happy with that start. He's got really nice land at home. Great land to expand into. Iron capital as Celts. He's gonna be exceptionally happy with that. Whereas GreenMan thinks he's in a good position apparently, but I would say he's in a much rougher spot. He does have the beautiful forest first, but not much beyond that. I guess he's got two luxuries, but yeah. And the GA as well. GreenMan seems to be happy about that, but of course it's not ideal in the long run. And I believe he's going to find out about that rather soon. This one is probably going to be a bit of a longer match, unless somebody blunders early on, because it's going to take the Celts a while to get rid of the Sumerians and then build up their own stack. Whereas for Sumeria, they don't have any kill threat early on. They'd need to rely on keeping the enemy small while expanding themselves safely at home, and then overwhelming the enemy with production, I guess. And that would be his only semi-realistic chance here. She's already recognizing the beauty of this map. I love to see it. The forest first gonna come in clutch here for Samaria. I'm telling you, I know from reliable sources that this tile makes it impossible for the opponent to play. So GreenMan should have this in the bag. Oh boy, the cheat accusations naturally. Exactly. It wouldn't be a HOLMGANG without accusations of the opponent's character. I love how they both got that part of the role play exactly right. So, You know, I appreciate it. Interesting move there from Lives the Warrior. Wonder where that one's going. Maybe that actually came back from East. I'm not sure, but either way, not the tile I would have expected it. And let me know, you guys. He's already chopped 2 forests again, I believe. Although maybe he only did 1 this time around and started off with a mine, actually. Yeah, since he didn't go for the Berkshire Hathaway, so he maybe only chopped 1. Is he already chopping too many forests for your liking? Let me know in the chat or in the comments, I guess. Gotta get that viewer interaction, you know me. It's the hustle. And GreenMan got his own settler out as well. He's again planting bear, and that is definitely a misplay. In the last match, I could understand it, but that's definitely a misplay. You generally got nice land up or down south here as well, and you want to get onto the Celts, so there's no way that the backline plant is actually ideal here. And Lip's gonna manage to grab some vision of GreenMan's homeland area too. He's gonna be happy with that now. Retreats with that warrior as well. Wants to make sure he's got the warrior wall going at home. It extends even further than it would necessarily have to, but Luke's gonna be fine with that. We're gonna wait and see if we're gonna get a burn cap in this one, but since the stakes are so astronomically high, I don't expect simple micro mistakes like that one to occur in our final map of the Lib versus GreenMan HOLMGANG. GreenMan ghosting for huts, exactly. That's the only reasonable explanation for what he did there. I'm glad somebody's caught onto his mischievous ways. I'm pretty sure I didn't pronounce that correctly, but I can barely even hear myself talk anymore at this point. So who knows what I've already spewed today. All right. Let me make sure I don't miss anything here, because I already missed half the stuff that's going on in the tourney maps. So at this point, I might just not even be able to tell what's going on here. Lip's working moves are taking a while. He got that mine, he got the chop. He's now starting to road. He's not roading along the river though, so a bit questionable. The ideal second city would be something like this, I feel like. This time right here, I would like to see. He moves in for the road, I believe. Let's see. Oh, the rally point there from GreenMan. Cheeky, and Lip doesn't get baited into hitting. Instead, it moves around a bit, maybe to stack those warriors up to have a better chance at getting somewhere. Gotta see. Looks like, did GreenMan just move that Anki to a backer tile, or am I just tripping? No, he must have moved it down from the first, because there's no way he would move Anki to his back at this point, right? He wants to do damage at the Celts. That's the whole point, isn't it? So yeah, he's probably continuing moving south there. Well, yeah, being pretty much completely safe at home. Interesting choice as to where he's distributing all those Enkidu. Turn ends. Lip still doesn't have those warriors in striking range. And further down he goes. Even sends the veteran out now. Got the promotion earlier from the GA. Being given by Lib, I believe. Would make sense at least. And Lib still no settler. He's now at least... Oh, he's only roaded that tile. I guess for happiness reasons. Fair enough. Now starting to expand in that direction, which is, of course, where you want to go as the Celts here. Ideally, you'd love to grab that grass cow over there eventually, but that's not really on the menu just yet. Gotta see, he's got a move left on at least one of these warriors now, so maybe he's venturing into the backline. That's exactly what he's doing. GreenMan's continuing to block all those tiles, so I wouldn't imagine GreenMan getting much, or Lib getting much back there. He's actually moving that warrior back, interestingly. Don't really see the point in that. Ideally, I think while you still have a few units at the Sumerians, you'd want to explore as much of the area as possible, so you could know when they hook their res, what res they've got, how big they are. All those things, I believe, would be valuable intel down the line, always with the assumption back in the back of your mind that this game is probably going to be taking a while. So yeah, well, that's a very interesting direction to send your settler in. maybe just, where is he going with that? Here or something like that? I don't know. That's surprising to me. But maybe just looking for a settling spot that isn't within GreenMan's vision, so you don't get caught out and don't have to defend that as tight. All right, he's got that warrior wall. The reason I'm stopping a bit here as, oh, hold on, looks like GreenMan's taking a shot at those warriors and not being rewarded here. Are they blocking his? Oh yeah, they're blocking his BG, so that's why Lib moved back there. He wanted to slow down some areas production as much as he could early on. I respect it. Is he just gonna plant here? It's not a terrible one, but uh, I don't really think it's necessary. Warrior was struggling for a bit here. Alright, he's getting back in shape. And he didn't quite manage to get all the Enkidu out, which is unfortunate. But he's taking quite a gamble. If GreenMan tried to go through with all three of these Enkidu at end of turn, Andromon could potentially be in trouble. Alright, he now sees the empty Celt's cap. Sadly, I believe he's already moved one of these two Enkidu. Oh, wow, now he's moved two. He definitely should have looked for the end of turn double move in, I believe, but hey, we'll see. Lib is already not enjoying this a lot, you can tell, and that is the Sumer effect, I believe. Ava is currently having his third stroke of the game watching this, because it's his nightmares, his worst nightmares come to life. And Drummond still empty. Uh, Let me go investigate. Hold on just a second here, if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, just skip ahead a minute or something. But I mean, you're probably already doing that. But hold on for a second here. All right. Lib is absolutely right in his parting statement of this Holmgang. This is probably the most entertaining way to end this. The two games today probably not even taking half as long as the first game of this Holmgang series, but that's officially it. GreenMan takes the Holmgang. Lib falls in his second Holmgang. The first one, of course, being the QC one against Ironclad. Who could forget that? Oh no, it's actually his third one, isn't it? Didn't he play one against Status in Modern? So that would be his third Holmgang here. I see Status and now GreenMan all taking the victories here, but nobody's been bolder than him in Holmgang challenges. I'm not even sure if it was actually him or GreenMan who officially challenged, extended the challenge for this one. But all right, thanks to both these participants and GreenMan potentially closing off his chapter in the CIV3 community. Who knows? With a victory in this Holmgang, establishes dominance over his opponent, proving himself the fierce competitor we all know him to be. And he takes that Holmgang series 2-1 now. Congrats to him especially. And thanks everybody for watching. The tournament, the Brawl 1066 tournament, is going to continue in 10 hours from now. Oh boy. So definitely be joining me for that one again as well. And until then, I wish you guys a pleasant night, day, whatever. Gotta catch you guys then, and don't miss out on the upcoming couple of days and weeks of tournament action.